because so many Sargun Swarup. And the Nirgun Swarup is this empty space. Whether there is air or not, हवा हगी है कि नहीं हगी, वो मौजूद है. Because air is just an element. There can be a place of vacuum where air is not there, but he is still there. Because he's not in these five elements. अगर ਆਪਾਂ ਪੰਜ ਤੱਤਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ, five elements, air, water, fire, earth, and sky. Waheguru Ji is not in these five elements. ਉਹ ਛੇਵਾਂ ਹੈ. The other element, which is not in the five elements. But he is there in these five elements, because these five elements were also created by him. ਇਹ ਪੰਜ ਤੱਤ ਵੀ ਉਹਨੇ ਬਣਾਇਆ. ਪੰਜ ਤੱਤ ਸੁਨੋ ਪ੍ਰਗਾਸਾ. Every element has a color, a prakash, but that is the prakash light of that color. That's why whenever we see a color while we are doing a simran, ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਰੰਗ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ, that's not Waheguru. Yes, that color came from Waheguru, but that's not Waheguru. Similarly, Waheguru Ji is there in this Kudrat also, in this nature also. But he is not Kudrat. He is not nature. He is there in the nature. Hega sare passe hai. That's why Maharaj says, Nirankar Akar. Slok, this is the second body we are going to discuss today of Bawan Akhri at Ang 250. Slok, Nirankar Akar Aap. From Nirankar, he became Akar. From formless, he became form. Because these five elements, they are also coming from one Waheguru. That's why some people get confused. We are worshippers of Nirankar, not of Akar. Because Akar, there's two kinds of Akar. One is our body, physical body, which is made out of Andaj, Jeraj, Setaj, Kini. It can be from the sperm, it can be from the egg, or it can be from other things like sweat, like vegetation, right? Nirankar Akara. He's there in every form, but he's still the one. We have to worship the one, not the forms. You know, we can make an idol also. We can make a picture also and say this is Waheguru. Is that a Waheguru? Maharaj says no. GuruNanak Dev Ji says this in Japji Sahib. Thapya na jaye, kita na hoye, ape aap niranjan soye. Nobody can make him. He himself created. He created us. We cannot create him. That's why we don't do idol worship. Now some people say, oh, Hagani Udevich. Isn't he there in there? Yes, he's there in there. But he's not the idol. That's what we have to understand. Nirankar Akar Aap. Nirgun Sargun Ek. We are the worshippers of one. Asi ik nu te hona. Akar nu nahi te hona. Yesterday, with Waheguru Ji's Kirpa, when we started doing the Vichar, it was mentioned that a lot of misconceptions will be gone if we will do the proper Vichar of Bawan Akhri. ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਹੈ. ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਥੋੜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮੱਥਾ ਟੇਕੀ ਜਾਣਾ. Now some people say, then why we take a matha take on Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj? There is an answer for that. That's a Gyan. Brahm Gyan. Guru. Yesterday we mentioned, Maharaj taught us, Guru, Parmeshwar, Satguru is one and the same thing. There's no difference. Yes, if we are matha taking, if we are bowing our head without surrendering ourselves, without taking a wisdom, then it is as good as doing any sort of a ritual. फिर वो ritual ही बन जाता. But when we matha take in front of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, what does that mean? We are doing a contract that from today onwards, I am going to leave my own mat. मैं अपनी मत छड़नी ते गुरु दी मत लैनी. I have to leave my wisdom and I have to take a wisdom of Waheguru, Satguru. निरंकार आकार आप, निर्गुण सरगुण एक. निर्गुण is this empty space. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਮਿਲਿਆ, ਦਿਵ ਦ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟ ਹੋਈ. When these eyes will have div drisht, we can see him outside also, in this empty space also. You will see in this nirgun Waheguru. This empty space also you will see Waheguru. And that's what the job of Panch Pyare is. When we go in front of Panch Pyare, they show you that. Right? But some people with Waheguruji's Kirpa, because we don't have a control, it's Kirpa. It's all grace. Sometimes they don't even go to the Panch Pyare. They start seeing it. देखो गुरु प्यारे, आप बड़े ध्यान नाल समझनी चीज में. One is physical रहत, which is given to us by Tan Tan Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, Panch Kakari रहत. But that is for physical body. But along with that, he also told us something. कहंदे खालसा मेरो रूप है खास, खालसा मैं करो निवास. Where he is residing, where is in the form of a jyot, in form of a spirit. We have to understand that Khalsa. अगर बाहर ही रह गए ना आपा, then we are just like any other. We have to be khalis inside and outside, both, not just outside. एक एक बखान नो नानक एक अनेक. Khalsa is a Sachi Sangat. That's why I always try with Waheguruji's Kirpa not to use a specific word or a name for a Sant. Because in Gurbani, Sant is very clear. Either Sant has Onkar, which means one Sant, which means Waheguru, or it is a plural, as in the Sachi Sangat. The true congregation is a Sant. That's why Maharaj is saying, Ek ek hai dekho, ek ek bakhan no, Nanak ek anek. One and many, in the form of Sachi Sangat, in the form of saints. And when with Waheguruji's Kirpa, your Div Drisht will be open. Satguru mile Div Drisht hui, when we will do the darshan of Satguru. E netro mereo ha tumme jyotari har bin avarna dekho koi. When that stage will come, then we will see that one Waheguru first. Then we will see any akar. Pehla ik nu vekhange, fir akar dekhange. It's like a darpan, Nanak darpan nyai, like a shisha. Shisha is not a mirror here, it's a glass, like a water. You will see him with Waheguruji's Kirpa. That Nirankar's darshan will happen when we will leave this physical body. ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਛੱਡਾਂਗੇ, ਮੋਇਆ ਜਿਤ ਕਰ ਜਾਈਏ ਤਿਤ ਜੀਵਤਿਆਂ ਮਰ ਮਾਰ. When we will learn this, how to die while we are alive, how to finish our thoughts, erase our thoughts, erase our home ego. ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੀ home ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਗਈ, then we will leave this body, we'll go in the sun. अंतर सुनन, बाहर सुनन, त्रिपवन सुनन, मसुन. चौथी सुन को जो नर जाने ताको पाप ना पुन. That fourth sun, that's where he's sitting. चौथा पद भी कह देने, above this Trigun Maya. Maharaj is explaining in details. Let's go to the body. Ong Gurmukh Kiyo Akara. And how the akar was created, how the form was created, through the sound of Ong. Kita Pasao Eko Kawao. Ong Gurmukh Kyo Akara. Through the Ong, through that creation, Ik Onkar, that creation was created. The Akar was created. First, there is a Shabad. From on the top of the Shabad, there is a Akar in mother's womb. That's why that Shabad is there. And through that Shabad, through that sound, the baby is doing Simran. Maat garab mein apan Simran de. That Simran is happening, the connection through that Shabad. So he's connecting with all of us through that Shabad, through that sound. Two things coming out. One is the Pavan, which is the breath, which is the Swas, which is the air. And the other thing is Shabad, the sound. That's how the connection is there. That sound connection is with our Atma, with the Satguru, with the Atamram. The air connection is with our physical body. Akar. Two Akars, Sukham Akar and Asthul Akar. Physical and subtle forms. Ong Gurmukh Kyo Akara. Here Maharaj is talking about the Sukham form, the subtle form. Ekya Soot Parovan Hara. Soot is a thread. Tage. Tage वालियां ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ लेकिन पता धागे वाले ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਹੈ अगर वो जागदे होंगे ਤੇ Ekya Soot Parovan Hara. He is connected with all of us, just like a thread. You have seen your mothers or yourself sewing. ਧਾਗੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਰੋਨੇ ਆ ਨਾ. I always say this. To test how good is your dhyan, try to put a thread in the hole of the needle. ਸੂਈ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਛੇਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਧਾਗਾ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਵੇਖੋ, ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਹੈ. Maharaj is saying that thread, that suit, just like a thread, when we connect two things together, when we put a button on a shirt or anything, when you connect two things, there is a connection of a thread. Similarly, that Ong sound, that Naam sound is a connection between all of us. This is a lot of depth is there. Try to understand this. That Naam sound is in all of us. From where that sound Naam is coming? From Ek, from Waheguru, from one Waheguru. It's just like a thread. There is a Sakhi in GuruNanak Prakash by Bhai Veer Singh, Pyare da Pyara. When the Div-Drish happens of that girl, small girl there, she sees everybody is connected with that thread. Everybody. Because she sees the thread coming out from one Waheguru, and that thread is connecting everybody. Now, if we will recognize that thread, we can have a telepathic powers. We can communicate with each other telepathically, intuitively, through intuition. We can go anywhere through that intuition. This is the way. How can we connect with Waheguru? How can we see the darshan of Waheguru and finally merge in Waheguru? I can't talk much about merging, but I can talk about the seeing things. Through that sound, सारा कुछ ओ सूत जेड़ा है ना गुरु प्यारेओ, that is the sound. That's a Ong sound. Ong Gurmukh Kyo Akara Ekya Soot Parovan Hara. ਉਹ ਪਰੋਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੂਤ, ਉਹ ਨਾਮ ਪਰੋਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਨਾਮ ਹੈ, ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈ. It's one ਸ਼ਬਦ. ਪਿੰਨ ਪਿੰਨ ਤ੍ਰੈ ਗੁਣ ਬਿਸਬਾਰੰ ਬਿਸਥਾਰੰ. ਪਿੰਨ ਪਿੰਨ ਤ੍ਰੈ ਗੁਣ ਬਿਸਥਾਰੰ. Bisthar hoya hai. It's elaborated, meaning many akars. Pin. Different kinds of akars. Birds, animals, bacteria, virus, insects. But all these akars are a sargun srup of Vaheguru. They come in Tragun. Rajogun, Tamogun, Satogun. All these akars has three qualities. Some will have more of a Rajogun, more of a Tamogun, more of a Satogun, depending upon akar to akar. Vegetation mostly has more of a Satogun, very less of Rajogun and Tamogun. Very less. Mostly Satogun. But that's why Maharaj is saying, Pin, Tragun, Bistharan. Bisthara hoya. So elaborated. 8.4 million species, different kind of species. Nirgun te sargun drishtarang. Nirgun is you cannot see it. No Tragun Maya is there. It's empty space. From Nirgun, the akar came. Te sargun drishtarang. Drishtarang means you can see it. Then, now if you go back from where we came, we can see the Nirgun Swarup also. There's a lot of misconception. In a normal language, in every culture, they say, who has seen the God? Guru Pero, many are seeing. You can see it right now. When you are looking in the front, don't look at the physical thing and at an object. Look in between. Which car dekhna shuru kar de. Choti aankhan karke apniyan thodiyan. Make your eyes little and start seeing in between. Don't focus on the object. You will see him. Lot of Gurmukh Pyare see it. From Nirgun, that Sargun is there, and you can go reverse. Sargun to Nirgun. And you will see it. Drishtaran. Dissega. Nirgun te Sargun Drishtaran. Just like from Nirgun to Sargun happened, you can go reverse also. Sargun to Nirgun. Sagal pant kare upayo. All sorts. Pant matlab vakho vakhre tarah de. Pant. Just like we gave an example of bacteria, virus, microscopic organisms like amoeba and all. Right? So many things. Sagal pant kare upayo. But he's creating it. Nobody can challenge that. Sometimes those organisms will be there. Sometimes they will not be there. Like, sometimes when there is a rainy season, you see a lot of, snails and insects and all. Then as soon as the rain goes away, they also go away. Kudrat hai na? That is his nature. This is how he has created. Janam maran man moh badayo. One thing Maharaj has focused a lot in Gurbani, moh. Here the keyword here is moh. Kende moh de karke na. This is very important to understand, Guru Pyareo. Try to learn this. Ik word hira Gurbani da. Sona nahi apa. Don't sleep. Janam maran man moh badayo. If you have an attachment of something, you are surely going to come back. Nobody can stop. Agar duniya de naal moh pੈ gaya, if we have attachment of any kind of this world, we will surely come back. Marange, fir janamange. Fir marange, fir janamange. We'll die, we'll come back again. We'll die, we'll come back again. Whether that moh, whether that attachment is of kids, whether that attachment is of food, whether that attachment is of family, wife. That's why Maharaj says, "E kutumb tujhe dekhda challe nahi tere naale saath tere challe nahi tis naal kyun chitlaye." Moh kyun launa? Moh jinna vadavange Guru Pyareo, more attachment which we will do, more chances are we are going to come back. More chances. And there is no guarantee that we will come back in the form of human. There's no guarantee. Because it's a durlabh day. Very difficult to get this physical body. बहुत difficult है. Physical body is very difficult. Once in a blue moon. Maybe, may not be. Depending upon your karam, depending who you are, depending what kinds of karams you are doing. दोहों पांत ते आप nirara. But he doesn't come in the form of life and death. He's not going to die. He's not going to come back. Oh, nirara. He's not coming in life and death form. He might come inside a life, but he will not born. That's why when people say, that avatar is there, we all are avatars. If we will look into the stuff, the definition of avatar, we all are avatars of Waheguru. But we are not Waheguru. Maharaj says in Gurbani, Har jan aisa chahiye, jaisa har hi hoye. We can be like Waheguru, but we cannot be Waheguru. Because he doesn't come in Janam Madhur. Doho paante aap nirara. Nanak ant na paravara. Nobody can find his end, his limit, limitless. अंत ना सिफती कहना, अंत ना करने देना, अंत ना वेखन सुनना, अंत ना जापे क्या मन मंत. Nobody can understand. अंत ना जापे. Nobody can find his ant. अंत ना पारावारा. श्लोक से शा भगवंत से सच संपै हर रास. नानक सच सुच पाइयै ते संतन के पास. से शाह भगवंत से. कहते who is the richest person? Who is the richest person of this world? Who has naam with them. जिहड़ा भक्ति करता है. Who is at the path of spirituality and asking for naam, collecting naam, नाम का खजाना इकट्ठा कर रहे हैं. He is the real rich person. से शाह भगवंत से सच संपै हर रास. He's collecting the wealth of naam. Such as in Waheguru. Se sach sampa har ras, the wealth of naam. The ras, the punji of naam. Naam the punji, the collection. We collect money. We invest money. Maharaj says, collect money, invest money, trade money of naam. से शाह भगवंत से सच संपै हर रास. नानक सच सुच पाइयै. People say, oh, this is sucha, this is jhutha, this is pure, this is not pure. What is sucha? Suche se nanaka jin man vasya soe. They are the pure who has Vaheguruji in them. Vaheguruji is in everybody, but who has experienced that Vaheguruji, who are with Vaheguruji all the time, who experience Vaheguruji all the time. Nanak sach such paiye. And how can we become suche? How can we become pure? How can our mind will be pure? How can the filth of the mind will go away? The sins can go away. The thoughts can go away. Te santan ke paas. When we will come in Sachi Sangat and do what? Waheguru, Waheguru, Sant Jana mil har jas gayo, Kot janam ke dukh gavayo. When we will come in Sachi Sangat and chant and do the Simran, then the impurity will go away, purity will come. Nanak sach such paiye, te santan ke paas. Pauri sassa, the word sassa. Sat, so. Kende, the sassa, whenever you see a sassa, that means Maharaj is talking about the sach. Sassa means S, sa, sassa, sat, so. Vaheguruji is everywhere. Only Vaheguruji is the truth. Rest everything is false. when we were kids, I studied in a convent school in India, which is a Christian school. And they used to teach us a subject called moral science. And there we used to write, and maybe you have also written in as your kid, truth is God. Same thing. Only truth is, only such is Waheguru. Aad sach, Jugad sach, happy sach, Nanak hosi bi sach. Asi sach naal milap karna. We have to meet the sach. We are jhoot. We are jhoothe. We are cood. Sassa, sat, 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 so. Waheguru ji is the only sat. Sat purakh te pinna ko other than the Satpurak which is inside us. Or koi bhi nahi. Only one Satpurak, only one Waheguru. Everybody has that Satpurak inside them. Satpurak te pin na ko, everybody has such. That's why it's only one. So when we do an India Chugli, gossiping and slandering, when we hate somebody, who are we hating? Who we are doing gossiping and slandering? Of that Satpurak, of Waheguru. Because essentially, nothing is pain other than one. Everything is one. So Sharan Pare Je Payan. We have to come in a century. How? When we do Simran, when we come in Sachi Sangat, Odesi Sharan Chapayanye. We come in his sanctuary. So Sharan Pare Je Payan. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਪਾਂਗੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ, till the time we will not chant, till the time we will not do the Simran, till the time we will not go and come in the Sachi Sangat, we are not coming in a sanctuary. How? This is the way Maharaj is telling us. What is the trika ki? What is the technique to come in a sanctuary? Simar, simar, gun gaye, sunayan. Can they chant and listen? सुने दुख पाप का नाश, सिमरो भी, गाविए, सुनिए, मन रखिए, पाओ, chant and listen. This is how you can come in his sanctuary. But ਅਸੀਂ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅਸੀਂ ਸੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ. We like sleep more. We don't listen. A lot of people say, oh, whenever we read the Gurbani, we sleep. Ask yourself why you're sleeping. You should not be sleeping. Your mind should be totally working. मानो उस टाइम पे विचार करना चाहिए. एक line ही रहा. It's like somebody is distributing diamonds, jewels, and you are in the line and you want that diamond. Will you sleep? You will not, because if you will sleep, you will miss that diamond, miss that jewel. उदो सानू जाग आ जाएगी, because we are more connected with our physical body than with the Jyot of Waheguru. And Maharaj is telling us how to connect with the Jyot of Waheguru, with such, with the truth. How to connect? Through Simran. Simar, simar, gun, sing his qualities. Simar, simar, gun, gaye, sunaye, sing and chant. Sing and chant. Without that, there is no other way. Gurbani's way, Gurmat way is to sing his praises and listen to his praises. Jisnu bakshe sift salah, Nanak Patshahi Patsha, Sansay Param Nahi Kach Vyapat. If you will chant, you will not have any sansa, no worries. No params, no doubts. All the doubts will go away. The doubts will go away. It will be erased. Aren't there any doubts? If we will listen to Gurbani, if we listen to the Simran, if we listen to the chanting, then these doubts will not come away. These doubts come because we don't have a gyan, we don't have a knowledge, we are ignorant. People do 100 times of Shabad and all. They do hundreds of Akhand Path. Mubarak hai, very good. But the question is that Gurbani in your heart? Are you doing what Gurbani is telling us? Gurbani kahe, सेवक जन मानै परतख गुरु निस्तारे. If we are not doing what Gurbani is telling us to do, then these params will always be there. Param kadi jane nahi. Doubts will always be there. But if we will listen, then these params will go away. If we'll do what Gurbani is telling us, these doubts will go away. Pargat Pratap Tahu ko Japat. The ones who listen, the ones who do Simran, they will see his Prakash. Pargat Pratap Tahu ko Japat. They will see the light of Waheguru, the Jyot of Waheguru. Maharaj Kripa kar denge unan. That's why the Surti starts from the root chakra and it will start going up, up, up. It will go where Vaheguruji is sitting, on the top, in the Dasam Dwar, above these 9 doors. Nodar thake tavat rahaye, daswa nijkar vasa paye. But if the Surti, if the focus is in the 9 doors, the params are there, the doubts are there. Key param, what is the biggest param, biggest doubt we have? Are we this physical body or we are this mind? That's the biggest doubt. So sadhu a paunchanhar, their mind becomes the sadhu. That Sachi Sangat becomes a sadhu. Sadhu is again a plural. The ones who will listen to the voice of Vaheguru, the ones who will see the Jyot of Vaheguru. Pargat Pratap Tahu ko Japat, so sadhu eh paunchanhar. They will cross this terrifying ocean, this Maya. They will cross. That's why Sangat is very important. Nanak taake sad balehara, so sadhu eh paunchanhara. Singular here. Their mind will become a sadhu. Their mind will become a sadhu. Because Maharaj is saying, paunchanhara, singular. So sadhu eh paunchanhara, nanak taake sad balehara. Maharaj is saying, I am sacrificed to that mind who has crossed this ocean, this terrifying ocean, and is Prakash Roop, who has recognized himself. अपने आप ਨੂੰ ਪਛਾਣ ਲਿਆ. ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਆਪ ਪਛਾਣੇ, ਪ੍ਰਭ ਜੈਸੇ ਅਬਿਨਾਸੀ. Who has recognized that he is just like Waheguru. ਮਨ ਤੂੰ ਜੋਤ ਸਰੂਪ ਹੈ, ਆਪਣਾ ਮੂਲ ਪਛਾਣ. Has recognized that my mind is nothing. It's not a physical body. There's no doubt left. It is actually a light. Aao ji Guru Pyaro. It starts with doing Simran in Sachi Sangat. When we say Wah, tummy in, little bit, half inch in, and listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. Aao shuru kariye. Wah, Guru, 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 Wah, Guru. सेवा कर लो गुरुमुख प्यारे. वाह गुरु, 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 वाह गुरु. मनदीप सेवा कर लो. वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु,
वाह गुरु, Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. अंतर्गत वाहिगुरु। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗਣ ਭਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਪੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤਹਿ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸਰਨਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।